we're leaving the car repair shop near McDonald's in Durbanville. That shop right center in front. On the right is the taxi rank. There's McDonald's. There where those traffic is going is Wellington Street. Okay, now we're getting to a T-junction. There's Nipe Cycling. We're gonna turn right. If you turn left, you go back the route we came. This is more the older part of Durbanville. In front is a four-way stop street. If you go straight on, you get to the police station. If you turn, this is Queen Street. If you turn right, you go to Wellington Street. Here's a new development on the right. In front is a T-junction. If you turn left, you go down to the sports fields. And if you turn right, you go up to Durbanville Avenue. Front is a four-way stop street. Here we are. We're going left, which leads to the roundabout at Greenhaven Golfing Estate. Here's the roundabout. If you go left, you go to the sports fields and to Durbanville. There's the entrance to Greenhaven. And then on the left is the golf course. In front is a roundabout. If you go round the roundabout, you take the first exit, you go up to Durbanville Avenue. If you turn left, you go down to Fairtrees Road. The golf course is on the left, and this is Saunstraal on the right. This is a 60-kilometer zone because I got cameras in front here just down the hill. If you turn right in front here, you go to Saunstraal Dam. That road on the right. There's the cameras. front is traffic lights. If you go left, you go down to Libber Street and Fee London and to Clippierville. If you go straight on, you got to Cobble Walk and Spa Super Spa. We're going right into Fairtrees Road. That's Saunstraw East on the left with the Kales River running in front of it. On the right is Saunstraw. At the next traffic lights, if you turn left, you go to Saunstraw East. If you turn right, you go to Saunstraw Dam and the Upper Dam, which leads to Durbanville Avenue. And that's Vijgenboom Street. Kales River is on the left. In the next 2 years or so, they're planning to build a big development just past these pine trees. In the front to the right is Fisant Street, which goes up to the OK Urban mini shopping centre. The ground on the left used to belong to Stellenbosch University. When I moved into this area about 26 years ago, they would have built a campus there. There's another big set of traffic lights coming up. If you turn right, that's Eversdale Road, also goes to Durbanville Avenue. And we're turning left into the Bron Street. Which also leads to the National Road, the N1. Across the road on the left is a farm. On the left, they're planning a big development. They say, and the R300 will go through at just before the next traffic lights. On the left is Wagner Golfing Academy, and at the next traffic lights there's a shopping centre called Glengarry with a McDonald's on the left. On the right is Vredekloof. There's a reservoir on the left on the top of the hill. We're actually on our way to build this warehouse in the Brackenfell area. There's a big set of traffic lights coming up. If you turn right, it goes on to Brackenfell Boulevard and to the N1. If you turn left, it eventually gets to Langeberg Ridge Road. you'll see in the distance on the right is Spa. On the left there's a new housing development. There's the Spa on the right. Now this road leads to Cape Gate Shopping Centre, also the giant store. On the right is the engine petrol station with like a mini shopping center with various shops at the next traffic light. There's the engine garage on the right. This big store on the left here is Giant. And at this road here, if you turn right, you also get to the N1 to Paarl, or back to Cape Town, or to the Brackenfell industrial area. Cape Gate Shopping Centre is across the road on the left. And if you turn left at these traffic lights, you eventually get to Brighton Road. If you turn right at the about 4 traffic lights down, you go down to Kraaifontein. If you go straight on, you eventually get to Klippieville Road. And in front here, if you turn right, you go to Builder's Warehouse. This road leads down to Kraaifontein. And here is Builder's Warehouse. Very busy any time of the day. Across the road is Cape Gate Shopping Centre.